It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Luke Combs, who paid the funeral expenses for the 3 men that died at the Faster Horses Festival. He was the last headliner, the last artist they saw alive.
Ugh.
And he felt compelled to do that. Remember,
What a terrible way to go.
It's carbon monoxide poisoning a generator by their camper. Yeah.
Who would have known, right?
And 2 of their friends still in bad condition in the hospital.
Yeah, critical condition. Terrible.
Yeah. Scotty McCreery has a new album coming out September 17th. It's called Same Truck. And Brandy Carlisle talks about her video for her new song where she became friendly through an acquaintance. She met and became friendly with Courtney Cox. And Courtney Cox asked if she could direct her next video. So Brandy Carlisle said, yeah, absolutely. Courtney Cox wanted it to be partially underwater, and Brandy is fearful of that. So she got hypnosis, and then she spent 2 days in Courtney Cox's pool practicing, and they figured it out, Cande.
I want to see the video now.
I know. Now you can go look for it. How about this for a practical joke? I'm not a big practical joke guy, Cande.
No, me either.
Nick Cannon sent a llama to Kevin Hart's backyard. Kevin Hart got him back.
Innocent enough, right?
Innocent. Kevin Hart, I mean, what do you do there? How do you get rid of it? Kevin Hart then put up billboards in L.A., Atlanta, and New York with Nick Cannon's phone number, and it said, for advice on fatherhood, call here. So.
But his real phone number is kind of scary and nasty to do, right?
Yeah, that's a tough one, putting someone's real number.
I would not appreciate that.
I know, you got to change your phone at that point. Dr. Dre, his divorce settlement, he pays $3.5 million a year to his ex-wife, Cande.
That's a good salary.
Yeah, she wanted $2 million a month.
Well, that's hilarious.
So this is him getting off easy. $3.5 million a year. That's a couple of Beats headphones. That's no big deal, right there.
Yeah, that's no sweat off his brow.
Guy makes about $1 billion. Seriously, he's worth about $1 billion.
A lot of money.
So it is what it is. Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen are putting a book out based on their podcast.
On the conversations they had, that sound fascinating. I definitely want to get that book. I would totally read that.
Yeah, I forgot that they had a podcast together.
Me too.
I got to get more into the podcast world.
I was just thinking that. I'm really not. My son Casey's huge into podcasts, loves it, especially Joe Rogan. But
yeah. So here's the interesting thing. Joe Rogan is obviously he's you either love him, hate him. It's he's kind of falls on different sides of the fence for different people. But Joe Rogan's podcast is so popular, Cande. It is. Yeah. I mean, it's enormous. I think it's the biggest one out there.
It is huge. My son loves it. He loves it. But he's a big podcast listener, and I got to start. Yeah, a lot of good stuff that we're missing.
So my buddy,
including our own podcast, which we should be doing.
I know we never did. And my buddy Josh, there's this one podcast he loves, and he's been begging for me to listen to it. He says it's amazing, and I can't remember the name. It's 3 guys. They're all actors. One of them, oh my God, I think Jason Bateman is one of them, I believe. Mm-hmm. Wait, okay, since we're doing this, I know we're doing entertainment, but this is entertainment news, Cande. So let me see if I can find this. I want to get the name of it so everyone can find it. He says it's amazing. Jason Bateman. Hold on, talk amongst yourselves. Jason Bateman podcast. All right, it's let me find the name of it.
He's
here.
A busy man.
He is very busy. He's so good in the acting world. It's called Smartless. Smartless, okay? Got it?
Smartless, yes.
Smartless, okay. So it's Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. The 3 of them do a podcast, and here's how it works. Each episode, they rotate. They bring a mystery guest on. The other 2 people have no clue who's coming on the podcast, and then they interview them.
Oh, I like that.
And it's supposedly amazing, and if you're looking for a podcast, check it out. And so Josh tells me, he's like, oh, you'll never believe who was on. It was LeBron James. You'll never believe it was George Clooney and all that.
My.
And it's cool because 2 of the guys don't know who's coming, so the interview is very like seat of your pants,
Off the cuff,
Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Anyway, you should check that out.
Yeah. When are we going to do that? Ours would be really good.
Very
we
soon,
talk about
Candy.
a lot of things we can't talk about here.
That's true. You get a whole
Don't
different
lie
side.
To me. Placate me. How dare you?
Get a whole. We'll start the podcast the day of your son's wedding. What do you say? Candy.
You're just hilarious this morning, nasty man.
There's an M. Night Shyamalan movie in theaters today. I wish it was on Amazon or something.
I'm going to send you to this island.
It's called Old. That's my kind of island. It's called Old, where everyone ages like every hour. You age like 6 years. It's really spooky and crazy. The trailer looks nuts.
Now, didn't this happen? No, Brad Pitt was born old, an old baby that got younger. What was that movie?
It's a very famous movie. I forget the name. I'm not not Googling that now.
No, you don't have to. But you know what I'm talking. I think it was like the reverse, right? He was old and then got young.
It's not called the reverse. But
I know that.
It was up for a bunch of awards, I remember.
I said it's the reverse of this movie.
Yes.
Get old.
It is the reverse of this movie. Yes.
Wow.
Season 11, Curb Your Enthusiasm, is being put together.
It's a funny show. Come on.
Surreal Life is coming back. Remember Surreal Life?
I do. Now that you've mentioned it, I do remember it.
Celebrities living in a house together. Wasn't that MC Hammer and Emmanuel Lewis?
And then remember one of the Bradys, the woman that he was dating, which I think he married her.
Yeah.
Even, which was the first American model on that show.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah. There's a Whitney hologram coming to Harrah's Las Vegas. It'll have a live band, singer, and dancers with it. And it's Harrah's Las Vegas in October.
I don't like that thing.
All right. Well, you don't have to go. You don't have to go.
I
won't
be going. Don't you worry.
All right. Amazon this weekend, Jolt, a new movie with Kate Beckinsale. Apple TV with the second season premiere of Ted Lasso. I have never seen it, but it's gotten a lot of good reviews.
My girlfriend I work with, she just texted me, Happy Ted Lasso Day. I mean, it's a big doing here.
It is. And NBC with the Olympics opening ceremony, your thoughts on this, Candy?
I think they should have canceled the whole thing, and no, I won't be watching.
Yeah, it might be the biggest waste of money of all time, the opening ceremonies tonight in empty Olympics.
I remember Muhammad Ali, though, and that was something happening there. Wow.
Well, I'm going to tune in.
I don't think we could ever get that excited about something like that again.
I will check it out. Sue Bird from Syosset, the great Hall of Famer, the WNBA player, basketball Hall of Famer. Sue Bird is going to carry the flag, so pretty cool. Yeah. Candy, there's your Bald and the Beautiful, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.